Hey, what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I am Tyler. Thank you so much for stopping by. Tonight, we've got another beer. It comes from Hop Butcher for the World. Before we get into it, just wanted to encourage you to hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. So, it's a sad day. It's a sad day at South 10 Beer Reviews because this is our last beer from Hop Butcher from the care package they sent me. So, I want to start out by saying thank you again. It's just fantastic. Like, it's just the coolest thing to be sent beer from Hot Butcher, and I am so thankful to all the great people there. But this should be a fun one. I saved this one for last because it's a 10.5% triple. How giant is giant? And it's got like, almost looks like a clown shoe or something. Yeah, 10.5%. Motueka, Simcoe, and Citra. And this was canned on April 19th. So it's around that 5 weeks, something like that. Mark. Hot Butcher does some killer triple IPAs. I think the last one I did was Blizzard of, what was it? Blizzard of 67 or something. I did that with Dan from FLX Beer Reviews. You can go back and check that out if you'd like. Let's go ahead and get this poured. Oh, it's pouring actually quite clear. Yeah, we got us a clear. I'll leave the tasting notes that way. A clear triple IPA. Yeah, I can see my finger through it. Ah, weird. I feel like I've had more clear beers from Hot Butcher in this box that they sent me than before, than like any time before. But anyway, yeah, beer comes in, nice golden color. Got about a finger's worth. Kind of an off-white head. Tight bubbles there, tight small bubbles. Some soapy ones up top. Looks pretty nice. Let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. Huh, okay. That is slightly different than what I was expecting. This one's still got, I mean, just like the rest of the beers that I've had from them that were clear, it's got more of a West Coast type of fruitiness. And grapefruit up front. A little bit of pithy orange. Sweet, sweet pineapple. A little bit of pine. It's got some herbaceous earthiness to it. It's got a sweet malt profile. Like it's almost on the verge of being boozy, but I don't think I'm quite. I don't think I'm ready to say this smells boozy, but it's very close. But yeah, it smells like a West Coast, big West Coast IPA. It's got a sweet, like bready malt. Smells pretty nice. Smells refreshing. Let's go ahead and try it. Cheers. Thank you, Hot Butcher. That's delicious. Absolutely delicious. Ugh, got a little cold chill. Anyway, yeah, this is West Coast. It's got a pop of bitterness up front, zesty, like almost orange peel, grapefruit peel type of bitterness. Right after that, I'm getting sweet candied orange and candied grapefruit. Mid palate, getting some like semi sweet pineapple, and then it kind of transitions into that like piney type of thing. And then on the finish, I'm getting that herbaceous type of note. Another little pop of bitterness before it kind of, I don't know, the fruitiness lingers a little bit, but it's got a bitterness that just kind of dries everything out on the end there. But I would say it's moderately sweet finish on there. The bitterness kind of just rounds it off. It's definitely not overly sweet. If I was kind of worried about that with this one, but they definitely kept the sweetness in check. So yeah, it's it's got a lot of characteristics of a West Coast IPA. I mean, it really does. Which I think I've said it in most of the recent West Coast IPA reviews that I've done. I like that they are cutting back on that like extra sweet type of malt, especially from the caramel malt that a lot of the old school West Coast IPAs would use. They were just too sweet. So a lot of breweries now are doing the West Coast IPA thing, pretty similar, but they're cutting back in that caramel malt and just cutting back on that sweetness a little bit and letting the juiciness of the hops kind of come into play a little bit more. Maybe a little less bitter than what they used to be, but it still has all those same characteristics. It's just toned down a little bit, and then the hop like juicy fruitiness is like cranked up a little. So I really on this one I really like that candied grapefruit and candied orange. It's actually got a pretty decent mouthfeel on it. And a little less carbonation than what you might expect on a West Coast IPA. Like it's medium, like decently creamy, a little bit lower in the carbonation department. And I'm not getting any booze on this. Like it's not, you're not drinking like a 10.5% or it drinks like a double 8% or something like that. Alcohol's pretty well hidden. Yeah, this is all around just a really great beer in my opinion. I think they really did a good job on this one, especially since I wasn't expecting it to be a West Coast type IPA. I think they did a really good job. So let's go ahead and take a look at the tasting notes here. So let's see here. Zesty citrus, ripe tropical, and sweet berry. Yeah, I did not. Yeah, I did not get any of the berry at all. The tropical, I guess you could say the pineapple, and then the zesty citrus. We did mention, an orange peel, orange zest, citrus zest type thing. So wouldn't argue with that. Really nice beer though. As far as a rating on this one, I'm gonna stick with a 4.3. I think this is really tasty actually. So very happy with it. Would definitely recommend it. If you've had it, I would also love to hear from you. And I think that covers everything for this one. And just want to follow up one last time. Thank you, Hot Butcher, for sending this my way. Hopefully there's more in the future. We'll see what happens though. Cheers, everybody. Have a good one.